Hey everybody, Todd here. Today we're going to install the Molle tailgate panel from Havoc Offroad on this 2021 and up body style Ford Bronco. Now the only tool that I will need to use for this installation is a 4mm Allen wrench. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we've already got the tailgate from our Bronco opened up, so it's all exposed. Now what we're going to focus on is this trim cover right here. This has got accessory ports on the back side of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this off and access that. Now you can use a plastic pry tool to pop this loose from the bottom, but you can also just kind of grab it with your fingers and pull it off. So I'm just going to work my finger into this little opening right here. Just pry it back. We're going to run along the bottom end and just pop the clips loose. And then just rotate that out and discard the cover. All right, now in these two locations, what we're going to do is use clip nuts and we're going to slide them in place. So these clip nuts, basically you've got threads on this side and it clips on the opposite side. So we're going to go through this hole and put the threads back behind that oval opening right there. So just put it in and get that centered back in there so that a bolt can go through. Do the same thing on the other side. All right, now we're going to go ahead and take our bracket and line it up. Now, we'll notice we've got a small hole here and a small hole here. That's what's going to line up to our hardware we just inserted. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the hardware out of our kit, the Allen head bolts with washer. Go ahead and get it started on one side. You may need to do some adjustments to get everything lined up. Once it is going into those threads, we can go ahead and onto the other side. All right, and before you tighten it all down, just kind of step back and make sure it's centered side to side. If you need to make any adjustments, go ahead and do that before you tighten it up. Then we're going to tighten it up with a 4mm Allen wrench. Before it's completely snug though, make sure that we are centered. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to install the lower bracket. So here is our lower bracket. What it's going to do is going to install through these holes into these two channels here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to install this tab nut into that slot so that that tab nut can mount just like so. So we have threads behind there. So when we mount the tab, this thread should be towards the inside and then this portion should be towards the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate that in. It's going to slide in, kind of drop down and turn sideways, and there we have our threads back behind there. Now this is going to go ahead and line up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hardware, which is the Allen bolt along with the washer, go ahead and slide it through there. Now if someone's holding it for you, it's a little easier to do, but if you're doing this by yourself, this is the way I like to do it. And now that I've got it started, what I can do is go ahead and rotate this back up and then go work on the other side. Now we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. We're going to take our tab nut and insert that. So I'm going to lower this back down, put the tab nut in, rotate it around just like we did the last one. Now what I like to do is kind of hold these two pieces together like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and take our hardware, same way we've been doing it before. I'm going to go through there and get that started. All right, once that is started, before we tighten that up, make sure that we center that side to side. Once that's centered side to side, then we can go ahead and tighten everything up, again using our 4mm Allen wrench. All right, and next what we're going to do is go ahead and put our U-clips into our brackets. All right, so here's our U-clip, just like the clips we were using up top. What we're going to do is we're going to slide those clips in to where the threads are back behind these holes. So we got 4 holes and 4 clips. Go ahead and put those in place. All right, let's go ahead and go up to our top bracket as well. Do the same thing with those open holes. Now we can go ahead and take the rest of our hardware, same hardware we're using. We've got Allen head bolts with washers. We're going to mount the Molle panel with all of that. Now before you tighten any of these down, just get the thread started. All right, that one started here, so I'm going to start this one up top. All right, now that we got all 4 of them lined up, we're gonna go ahead and tighten them down with our 4mm Allen wrench. There we go. Well, that concludes the installation. If you found this video helpful, make sure and give us a thumbs up. If you want to know more about the product, check the link in the description below. And as always, if you have any questions, call the experts or visit us online at RealTruck.com.